Today is a very special occasion for us. That is why we have named it as the turning point. You can judge by what is going on in the media that we have turned the tide and Muslims are now equally with Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa. This is long coming. This is the most important thing because Sri Lankan Muslims are very proud as Sri Lankans. That's why the organization we call ourselves as National Muslim Collective. That is because we are first Sri Lankans. We are very proud that we are born in this blessed country. We don't expect anything. I don't think we are interested in giveaways. Hopefully we can look after ourselves. We don't want to go behind people and asking something with the begging bowls. We want somebody who will empower the communities, who will give a vision to the communities, who will get this economy going. That's the kind of leader Muslim community is looking for. Dear friends, from a government, what do we expect? We expect stability. We expect national security. We expect communal harmony. We expect progress and prosperity. That is what we want. We don't want somebody who won't always keep us in that low end of the ebb and giveaways and for us to be in their payroll forever. We are not interested in that. Most important thing what we want in this country as Muslims today, we want to ensure the security of everyone in this country. We want someone to not to permit any sort of extremism, whether it is single extremism, Muslim extremism, or Tamil extremism. We don't want anything above the law. Certainly we don't want anything below the law also. We want equality. We also want dignity. After 21/4, there is a kind of a seal in our face, every one of the Muslims, as if we are part of this terrorist organization. Muslims have lived for 1,100 years in this country without getting involved in any of those things. As Mr. Razik Saruk very correctly pointed out, amongst 97 different reports from the intelligence, the government failed us. As a result of the failure, what happened in this hotel happened. What happened on the 21/4 happened. As a result of which, the entire Muslim community was looked down upon as if we were part of that. Are we part of that kind of terrorism? We are not part of that kind of terrorism. None of us will approve any sorts of extremism or terrorism. Now the people who are responsible for, I ask them, how can continue to be in that government, 19 of them. I will ask them before you put your people and ask others to check their conscience. You check your conscience whether you are in the right path or we are in the right path. So because of the time limits, I must tell what we expect from Honorable Gotabaya Rajapaksa. I must tell, I have known him for last 15 years or so. As Mr. Razik Saruk said, I have handled almost all his cases, not almost all the cases anyway. So whatever comes in my way, whatever comes his way, there is a lot of support and there is a feeling that we can't any longer work with race-based, ethnic-based parties. We have to work with national parties. We have to work with the majority. And that is why there is this, at least I can say by now, 35% of the Muslims are now supporting Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Our attempt is to make it about 50%. And inshallah, we should be able to do that. In an administration under you, which in Allah willing, as Mr. former minister pointed out, in all calculation is a real possibility. It's almost certain. There is 67 lakhs of vote in his bag as opposed to 41 lakhs vote in Sajid's bag, Mr. Premadas's bag. But I can say that he himself is losing that bag also with every single speech. So therefore, what we need is a president who is a real leader, who had established himself with a proven track record, none other than Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa. When everyone and all the pundits, both West and East, told you can defeat LTT militarily, a single man with single-handed dedication show the world LTT is no bigger for the Sri Lankans, and the leadership provided by our former president. And I don't know why people are all try to make a different face. To be honest, they are the most closest to the Muslims amongst the present lot of political leaders in this country. That we can say with responsibility. If you think that UMP, which is close to West, are looking after the Muslims, we all are taken for a ride. That's not correct. They will never look after Muslims. They have a different agenda. As opposed to that, His Excellency Mahinda Rajapaksa had been fighting for the Palestinian cause for more than 3-4 decades. And if you go to Palestine, there's a street in his name. That's the history. And Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa is his brother. I can tell you for certain, for him, he is a meritocrat. For him, what matters is the ability and the loyalty and sincerity. So let's hope we will have a great future together. Let's see, one person had turned most of the countries. May it be Singapore, it was Lee Kuan Yew. May it be Malaysia, it is Mahathir Mohamad. If you look at South Korea, it is General Park. I think Sri Lanka will be turned around by Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa. He is the next Lee Kuan Yew for this country. So be a part of the progress. And I can assure, and that's the only request we want, Muslims need to live here with dignity, with respect, ensure communal harmony and the security. That is all we want. The rest of it, we can look after ourselves because we love this country. All the very best. Thank you very much for everybody coming from all parts of the country. Thank you.